Hi guys, Georgie with Brighton Fan TV. This is probably one of the happier videos I'm going to make this season. My voice is still shot to bits, so I probably can't talk for long periods of time. It was just great to be back on home soil, wasn't it? And I'm not really sure what I was expecting going in. I did do the live stream on Red Devil Weekly where they had me on as a guest, and my dream score was 1-0 and my realistic score was that we'd lose 2-0. But I'm gonna call some people out on that video in a minute anyway. 2-0 up, straight up. Wasn't expecting it. I thought we played well. I thought we came out with really fierce momentum, but I wasn't expecting the goal when it came. I was just ecstatic. Let alone the second goal. I had no idea that was coming. There was a moment, and I don't know if anyone else saw it, but from where I was sitting, when that second goal went in, the sun came out from behind the grey clouds. It was just one of those times. I thought with the early pressure we put on them, worked really well. Like Chris Hughton's game plan worked to a T. And now no one can say they saw that team sheet and thought, oh yeah, we've got a chance today. I saw that team sheet and I was like, see how we go. Park the bus 11 men, play for a 0-0. And when Lewis Dunk got injured, I was like, oh, here we go, beginning of the end. But we pulled that out. We pulled that out of the bag. Talk about digging deep and desire coming off the back of that Watford game as well. Solly March, I take it all back. If you play like that every game of the season, I'll marry you myself. I criticised him last game, and on the live stream I said he'd be my player of uncertainty for the United game. I take it all back. He absolutely pulled it out of the bag yesterday. The one thing I did criticise him for last week was the defensive bit about him running back and getting back in defence. He was bossing it yesterday. He was going toe for toe with Ashley Young, putting pressure on him all the time, did not stop running. I don't think I can pick out like standout players from yesterday because I thought everyone had an amazing game. I've never seen us play like that. Montoya slotted in it right back like a glove. It was just unbelievable. Just our whole team spirit yesterday was all together. The passing, the desire. I mean, we were having 4 men to a ball at times. We kept them locked down. It just worked to a T. Their goal is what it was. I mean, the first one, Luke Shaw's shot wasn't anything. It just so happened that Stevens unluckily played Lukaku onside. I think everyone else moved forward expecting it to be offside, but Stevens didn't get off the goal line quick enough from the set piece, so it happened where Gross's penalty was definitely a penalty, 100%. I saw the replay shortly afterwards, no disagreement, don't know what Bailly was doing, no idea what he was doing. I didn't think Gross was even going to get a shot away, and Bailly gifted us the penalty, which we were lucky to convert. I think De Gea was seriously upset. The United penalty was a bit of a weird one. Like, I didn't actually see it in real time. I was sat there and I couldn't really see what was going on. I thought it was free kick edge of the area. It was only when Pogba put the ball down and started to run up I was like, hang on, what's going on here? But fair enough, he put it in. I thought the penalty was soft. I thought Fellaini made a very good theatrical dive out, not a dive, but he sort of threw himself in the air. There was some sort of contact, but he sort of threw himself in the air backwards like a fish out of water. And what did it matter anyway? 3-2 up at the 95th minute. I wasn't that bothered. And the United fans that stuck around weren't that bothered either. I noticed they all flooded out on the 80th minute. And all those United fans that picked me out on the live stream on Red Devil Weekly saying we were going to get smashed 4-0, where are they now? All those fans that bought tickets in the home end, paying £52 a ticket, gladly take their money. I hope they enjoyed watching their team lose for £52. I think we proved ourselves yesterday that we're more than capable of turning up for those big games, especially knockout. Don't know what it is. Something that he absolutely loves about playing against the Big Six. I think it was the difference yesterday as well. He had that freedom to run that he hasn't really had. Well, he didn't really have at all last season. It's very much a we'll sit 11 men behind the ball and play on the counter. Yesterday was the first time I've seen us play against a Big Six team and actually go for it, like playing for a win. But Hughton had the tactics down to a T yesterday. The high pressure, not letting them pass the ball, because that's when their goals did come, when they had time on the ball, passing it about, and we just stopped that. I mean, at some points I was watching us, and our defence, like our back four, was sitting on the halfway line. Like, I've never ever seen us play our back four at the halfway line against most people, let alone a big six. I think we've got to really praise Houghton yesterday for everything fit perfectly. Where the new signings come in now, I don't know. Murray was impeccable yesterday. His game management skills were unbelievable. And I don't know how his legs were still going that far into the game. I mean, bearing in mind last season we were taking him off on the 70th minute. Whatever fitness regime he's on, we all need to get on it. It was quite something. But again, I don't know who you could single out as your man of the match. I couldn't do it. It'd be interesting what other people's thoughts are. I don't know where the new signings come in now. If we play like that every week, where does it come in? I think that's the other good thing about the new signings, is that now everyone's got to play to their top level. Otherwise, you're getting subbed off. I mean, if Solly plays like that every week, him and Izquierdo are going to be having a battle for who gets the starting place. I'm still in a bit of shell shock. I'm ecstatic. I couldn't have predicted that high scoreline yesterday. I said my ideal result would be if we nicked it 1-0. I don't know. They looked shell shocked yesterday. I couldn't single out any of their players that I thought were outstanding. Their body language was negative. The play was negative. They would get frustrated with themselves. They get frustrated with each other. I don't know what's going wrong with United. There's something going on behind the scenes. There's something not right there. But that's none of my business and none of my concern. All I know is we've got off 3 points. So this has been George for Brighton Fan TV. Post your comments down below. We'd really appreciate the likes and subscribes and shares at the moment. And we'll see you next week.